What's up, everybody? Christian here with my list of top 10 games, top 10 most anticipated games of 2016. These are 10 games that I'm just stoked for, so I'm going to give them to you in a top 10 countdown. 10. King of Fighters 14. I've always been a King of Fighters fan since I played when I was younger, and I'm looking forward to seeing the updated graphics on and playing it on PS4. I don't really have a lot of friends that are going to play it, but I'm stoked to just kick around and play it, so I think it's well deserved at a number 10 slot for me. Number 9. 9. Battleborn. So this is Gearbox's attempt at a turret defense MOBA style game, and I love Gearbox's work. You know, I was a huge Borderlands fan. I was looking at some gameplay from the beta, and it looks pretty interesting. It looks action-packed, and it looks really fun, and I'm just looking forward to trying it out on the console. So, that's number 9. Number 8! The Last Guardian. The reason this is number 8 is because I really don't know what to think about this game. We've seen like the same cutscene from the game, I think, and then an extended version of it at E3 for like over like 5 years now, it seems. I think it looks stunning. I don't know anything outside of what the short little video we've seen, but I think it'll be good. Team Eco's on it, so I mean, they've always produced pretty beautiful games, so I can say that I'm looking forward to seeing how it, develops, and I just want to see more of it. So that's number 8 for me. Number 7. Dark Souls 3. Just got into the Souls series middle of last year. Played Bloodborne was actually my introduction to that style of gaming, and I loved it, so I picked up a Scholar of the First Sin, Dark Souls 2 on PS4, and I loved it. I love the challenge that it presents. It's a breath of fresh air to me, and I think that Dark Souls 3 will take the best of Dark Souls 2, the best of Bloodborne, and we'll get probably an amazing game out of it, so I'm really looking forward to that. Number 6. No Man's Sky. I'm actually really excited about this, and I was tempted to put it further up the list, but if this lives up to what it's promised and what it's kind of boasted about the past 2 years, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be expansive, and it's gonna be immersive for me anyway. Space exploration mixed with like kind of a planetary exploration as well. That's really appealing to me. It reminds me sort of what you did in Mass Effect 1, where you had the Mako and you just kind of like scoured a big section of the planet. But this one looks like it's going to be even more immersive than that, and I really like that. I think it's going to be really cool, and the graphics are going to be visually stunning. Number 5. 5. And guess what's at 5? Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter. Always been a Street Fighter fan. I remember the first one I played was Street Fighter 2 when I was younger. I used to play the arcade console. My mom actually kicks ass at Street Fighter. It's pretty awesome. So her and I had a lot of fun growing up and playing this together. The graphics are great. You've seen David play it on our channel. With the beta, looks stunning. Looks like they're appealing to a broader spectrum of gamers, fighter genre gamers, and this would be cool because usually I suck balls at Street Fighter Online against like real people. So maybe this will be the one that gets me back on the horse. Number 4. Horizon Zero Dawn. So this is Guerrilla Games' new IP, and I'm excited because I played Shadowfall. Thought it was way too short, but thought it was beautiful, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they do this kind of, looks like an action RPG kind of genre. Looks interesting. It's a post-apocalyptic, kind of reminiscent of like after the Middle Ages, how humanity kind of had to creep out of that and had to rediscover a lot of technology and a lot of ancient concepts. I kind of like this. It's like you see the city kind of like in ruins, and you see how it's reduced back to like tribal instincts and tribal communities against these high-tech dinosaurs. So it's a really, really interesting concept, and I like where it's going, and I'm excited to see and hear more about it. Number 3, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. I just started playing Uncharted through on the Nathan Drake collection last year, 2015, and I'm really disappointed I didn't pick it up when they were first coming out, because they're amazing games. Cinematically, storytelling wise, they do great, and I'm really, really looking forward to seeing how they tie up the series. I played the multiplayer beta. David and I both played it, and it was very fun, and we are looking forward to seeing what features they add to that, but more importantly, just how epic they end the whole franchise. And it's really good. Nathan Drake's a really memorable character, and he's definitely an icon of PlayStation, so it's going to be interesting. Number 2, Tom Clancy's The Division, La Division. And this one is another game that I actually wish we knew more about, because we've seen some crappy alpha gameplay, and we've also seen the E3 scripted demo. And if we are to believe in the promises that they sold to us when they first announced this game, this title, then it's going to be awesome. It's going to be expansive, giant multiplayer. I'm kind of expecting it to play sort of like Destiny, in the sense that you'll be interacting with online players like all around you as you just travel randomly. But also I want to see what it has new to bring. I want to see if it brings a bit of survival genre to it. I want to see if it brings in some of Tom Clancy's future soldier sort of kind of gameplay to that, and the feel of that. If they can take all of those and harmoniously combine them, I think it's going to be a very powerful, packed title for the year. And I'm just like, I have like my butthole like clenched together, my butthole muscle, my sphincter, just like waiting like to see if it's shit or if it's just a fart. So that's my number 2. Number 1, Final Fantasy XV 15. Final Fantasy 15 is my number 1 most anticipated game of 2016. And I feel like I don't even have to tell you why. This is the long-awaited Versus 13 that we've been waiting for forever. And the fact that it's finally coming to fruition, and it's finally going to be in our hands, especially after that beautiful demo that we played with Type 0. That was beautiful, to say the least. And I am really, really looking forward to seeing how all of their hard work has paid off. And I really, really am looking forward to this. And I think that a huge majority of the gaming community is looking forward to it as well. And I think it is the only title that is set to release this year that is worthy of this spot, this number 1 spot. It was really, really hard putting this list together, because there's a lot of titles that are coming out this year, and I wish this year happened 2 years ago when the console launched, because I've been waiting here for some like really, really solid titles in 1 year, and this is going to be the year for PS4, at least to start it, start the ball rolling, and Let us know what your top 10 are, or let us know what your number one is in the comment section below. Because I mean, I'm willing to debate these, except Final Fantasy 15, because I just think that's going to be the game this year. That's going to be the game I probably pour my life and soul into, and probably lose a girlfriend or two over picking that over the girlfriend. Okay. Heroic Enemy out. Thanks. This is Christian's top 10 most anticipated games of 2016. Goodbye, losers.